All In Weekend is here. Yes, this is All In Weekend. This is supposed to be AEW All In, and that's it. Well, they probably did schedule that Saturday night's main. Well, they said it's a NBC call, so I don't know. But they find it weird that it falls on the same night, same day as All In Texas. But it is what it is. We got over that. And then they want to add on Great American Bash and freaking Evolution the next night. And what we doing here, man? But that ain't stopping AEW All In, man. This is a show that is very highly anticipating by pro wrestling fans all around the world. Got me interested. Why? Because honestly, from what I've gotten, from what I've gotten from highlights and those that speak about the show that they watch on a weekly basis, me, I don't watch on a weekly basis All Elite Wrestling because there's too much wrestling going on every freaking week. And that could drain me. And that's something I don't want to do. So I had to take the process of elimination and just not watch All Elite Wrestling. I watch Raw while I'm working, type ish. And even though I could do the same thing for AEW, but honestly, I don't want to get wrestled out. I don't. There's people out there that enjoy all everything wrestling, every pro wrestling every single day. I bet you there are people out there watch Monday Night Raw, NXT Tuesday, Wednesday Night Dynamite, Thursday Night TNA, Friday Night SmackDown. That's 5 shows in one on a weekly basis, bro. I don't like that. I don't want to. I mean, doesn't matter what I like. It is what it is. But I don't want that. So I chose not to do it. That's too much. I prefer quality over quantity. And wrestling is back. It's in reverse. It's quantity over quality, bro. Honestly, but this show has a lot of potential of the aftermath. A lot can happen on this show that can make the weekly shows a lot better, or maybe a tiny bit better on a weekly basis for Dynamite and Collision as well. Because look at the match card that we have that way, y'all. Look at this match card. I'm gonna start from bottom to top. We got the AEW World Trios Championship. We got the Ops versus Death Riders. Claudio Castagnoli. I hope I said his last name right. We had Scruffy. What's his name again? Wheeler Yuta. That's how much I haven't watched AEW. Scruffy Wheeler Yuta. I'm digging the whole hair. Is that Gabe Kidd? Yes, that's Gabe Kidd. Oh yeah, Pac is injured. Unfortunately, that dude stay injured. Either injured or his visa's fucked up. One of those two. But Gabe Kidd is filling in. Trios Championship. We have the AEW World Tag Team Championship 3-way. I don't know it was a 3-way. We got the Patriarchy, which is Christian and Nick Wayne. I think today's Nick Wayne's birthday. Shout out to Nick Wayne, man. Today's the 11th, the day that I'm recording this. We have Jet Speed. We have Mike Bailey, Speedball Mike Bailey, and Kevin Knight. I have not watched a Kevin Knight match. I've heard a lot of great things about Kevin Knight in the ring. Speedball Mike Bailey, I've witnessed his match in House of Glory live, and I enjoyed it. And we have the tag team champions, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, the Hurt Business, the Hurt Syndicate. My apologies, the Hurt Syndicate. Um, I'll give all my predictions, what I think it can happen, what should happen, all that good. I'm gonna try my best. And this is from somebody that doesn't watch on a weekly basis. I'm gonna go with the info that I got on a weekly basis from podcasters and highlights that I've seen, stuff like that, clips. But how can you go with that? You can't think for your own self. Well, I can take from that and then put it into my own, what I think about it. So I'm gonna try my best. I'm not gonna give you the best preview and prediction, for AEW. To be honest with you, I just did my evolution and Saturday night's main event. I gave a little bit more detail on each match, what I think it should happen, how can this happen. So from there, it's a little bit more fair because I'm more on point with WWE television. But with AEW, I'm a little iffy due to the fact not watching on a weekly. But I'm gonna try my best because I want the best for this company. This company I used to watch since day one. I'm even starting from their Bullet Club pay-per-view shit that they did it, was it 2018 that summer? Then it went to 2019 Double or Nothing. That was their first pay-per-view, I believe. And then from there, um All Out. Then from there, the first Dynamite. I will never forget where did I watch the first Dynamite. I was working at a storage facility. I was maintenance and we were stuck. We couldn't leave the building because one of the gates were closed. So I had to watch the first ever Dynamite on the PC in the office. That's how I watched the first ever Dynamite. I will never forget that day. Never. And I watched it since then, Brand. I was a day one AEW guy, man. And then things just went south for these people, man. The decisions that we're making was just like questionable and unlogical and didn't make no sense. It got to a point I'm like, this is not worth my time anymore. It ain't worth my time. If I was doing podcasting or any type of, if I had this channel long time ago, then I would have been watching on a regular basis so I could be on point with shit. But now I'm an infant in this YouTube world ish and all that. So I haven't been watching all year. I tried in January. I really did. And when I sat down and watched Dynamite, it felt like a chore that I did not want to. I gave up on it. I did one review, one aftermath. After that, I was just like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. And my brain cells were vanished. I felt it's like reading Twitter, bro. How much dumbasses are in the community, bro. Having stupid ass takes. It's so like toxic in that platform, bro. That's how it felt to me. When you read stupid comments and your brain is just like you feel like you're malfunctioning, bro. And you have to get away from that, for your mental health sake, bro. That's how I felt with AEW, bro. That's how I felt. But I just have this feeling with AEW All In after tomorrow, things could change. All depends on the outcome of these matches. I just set the tag team match, Hurt Syndicate for the World Tag Team Champions. We got Adam Cole, TNT champion, versus Kyle Fletcher, one-on-one match. We have Swerve and what's his name? I can't believe I fucked up. I can't remember his name. And I got him as a ringtone. Will Osprey. He's my ringtone. I love that theme song. Versus the Young Bucks. We got the ladies up here. We got Tony Storm versus Mercedes Moné. Very highly anticipated match. That's a match that a lot of people, I think, out of all this, is the main event and the Tony Storm versus Mercedes. These are the highly anticipated matches. Very important. Um, Kenny Omega versus Okada. Come on, bro. If you never watched the Wrestle Kingdom matches, bro, then you might enjoy this match a lot. You're gonna be like, this is the match of the year. Cause I know these two, they're gonna go at it. They're gonna try to duplicate their matches from before. I don't think it'll hit the same, to be honest. But it's still gonna be a great freaking match. They might go fucking 50 minutes, to be honest with you. Cause look how many matches are in this card, man. Look how many matches are in this card. It should be like 12 matches. That's some normal shit for AEW pay-per-view. They be having 12 matches. All in has one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine matches. Let me count that again. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine matches. I'll take it. But these matches, they're gonna be long as fuck, bro. Know that for a fact. But that Tony Storm versus Mercedes Moné, that's a must see match. Either Mercedes Moné finally loses a match and AEW gets her first loss, or she collects all the belts. And what? How many belts she got now? This will be number 7, I think. Number 7 or number 6. Kenny Omega versus Okada. We already know the history with these two guys for the unified AEW World Championship, unifying the international championship and the continental championship. And we have the main event. No, we don't. I haven't said the other ones. We have the men's casino gauntlet. We got number 1 and number 2 right here, Mark Briscoe and MJF. They're gonna start the match. I like those casino gauntlet matches. They're fun to watch. Just don't do it so much. Like matches, like shows like this, either here or in Double or Nothing. Even though I prefer Double or Nothing to get it. No, because you got the Owen Hart tournament. So never mind. Never mind. Still it could happen because it's casino, but it is what it is. We got the casino gauntlet. I really like those matches. They're fun to watch. And we got the ladies, the women's casino gauntlet. Number 1, Chris Statlander. Number 2, who is that? Megan Bain. I think that's Megan Bain, y'all. I think that's Megan Bain. And the main event, we got the Texas Death Match. John Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page for the World Heavyweight Championship. Expect Jeff Jarrett booking. What do I mean by that? Just crazy shit. A lot of people getting involved. Is a Texas Death Match. So I'm gonna go one. I'm gonna go to each match, predict what could be the outcome. I'm gonna try my best. I'm not perfect. It is what it. I mean, nobody's perfect. It is what it is. But I'm gonna try to predict each match in this all in pay per view. Man, I can't wait. Join me, bro. I'll be here. I'll be here. Watch along 3 p.m. Eastern, man. Join your boy. Let's have a good time. I'm looking forward to this show. We're gonna start off with the AEW. We're going from bottom to top. AEW World Trios Championship. I have no idea what's going on between these two teams. I think the Ops beat the Death Riders for that championship. Um, I know something is going on with Hook. I think it was a pay per view. Oh, the Anarchy in the Arena. I watched that match. That was a lot of fun as well. I enjoyed that match. Anarchy in the Arena. Hook came out to help out the baby faces. And Joe invited him into the ring. Hook was like, nah, I'm good. And he just walked off. So something's gonna happen in that match, and Hook is gonna be involved. And it could probably lead for the ops to drop, to lose those titles, and will be crowned Death Riders will be crowned new AEW World Trios Championships champions. So I'm going with that pick. The Death Riders going over, becoming AEW Trios champions. Men's Casino Gauntlet. I have no idea who could win this match. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea. If it was up to me, I'll go with Max. Max has not been the same since December of 2023 when he lost to Samoa Joe at World's End. He has not been the same at all. He has not been the Maxwell Jacob Friedman that all we all loved and cared for when he was an asshole, or the brochachos with Adam Cole. He's not that guy anymore, bro. I do not recognize this dude. Like, he has freaking leveled down a lot, to be honest, in my point of view, to be honest. And but if it was up to me, man, I'll give Max the win. I want him in that main event picture, bro. I want him to get Triple B back. I'm just that guy. I'm a big Max fan, bro. I really am. So I'm going with Max or Jacob Freeman to win in this men's casino gauntlet. There's probably another wrestler out there that people are gonna be like, nah, it's gonna be this guy because this, and that happened. So I'm like, all right, bet. But this is just me. I don't watch it on a weekly basis, so I don't know what the hell is going on. I know here and there, you know, of what's going on, but I don't know a lot. So I'm doing my best on the predictions for this show because I'm really going to watch this show tomorrow. That's why I'm doing this video, man. So I'm going with Maxwell Jacob Freeman to win this gauntlet. That's just me. For the women's casino gauntlet match, no idea. I have no idea. I'll give it to Willow. I'll give it to Willow. I feel like Willow deserves it. Willow Nightingale. I feel like she deserves it so much. She's a great wrestler. She's so lovable, man. So lovable. And I feel like her time has come to be to be part of that main event picture, man. Seriously. Now I'm gonna give it to I'll pick Willow Nightingale for that to win the casino gauntlet match. That's my pick. So far I got 3 matches down. I got some to go. Let's go with the World Tag Team Championship three-way, man. I'm going with the Hurt Syndicate to retain. Like, come on, bro. It's Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, bro. How can you bet? I mean, they don't have to lose. They don't have to get pinned to lose the championship. But I'm still going with these two, man. Like, they're way too dominant. And I heard that the tag team division cannot mess with these two, bro. So I gotta go with these two guys retaining the AEW World Tag Team Champions, man. That's just me. TNT Championship, Adam Cole, Kyle Fletcher. Adam Cole has not been making any noise at all for years in the wrestling community at all. To be honest, I feel bad for the guy. Some people say that he's just going with the flow. Like he looked like he just what's the phrase? How the phrase go? He checked out a long time ago. He checked out a long time ago, bro. He's a TNT champion. That TNT champion has been so irrelevant ever since Daniel Garcia had it. Maybe no, no, no. I'm sorry. Jack Perry. Ever since Jack Perry had it, that TNT championship has been so irrelevant. Daniel Garcia did not do anything to help it. I mean, it's not their fault; it's creators' fault. But having Daniel Garcia being champion didn't do any favors for that title. Adam Cole, I heard nothing at all. Nothing, not a peep. And he was like his title reign, it was grade A. I'm like, really? Nobody talks about you, bro. What are we talking about? I haven't heard anything that that Adam Cole match was fucking fantastic. The way he defending his champ, I don't hear none of that. None of that. So that grade A shit, I don't know what you talking about. He's probably just saying that just to be a good employee, man. Just to be a good employee, man. A good good sport. Because you gotta protect, restore the feeling. You gotta protect the AEW and all that shit. So and make Tony Khan happy. Anything to make the boss happy. Because he's paying my bills. He's paying me. Shit. But who do I have? Give it to Kyle Fletcher. I'll crown a new TNT champion right here, Kyle Fletcher, because I know for a fact with the little that I've seen with the clips and Kyle Fletcher and the talks from the community, Kyle Fletcher has grown a lot. Like he has become a freaking star, and him having this TNT championship around his waist will elevate him even more. So I'll give it to Kyle Fletcher, new TNT champion. So I got 2 changes. I got 2 title changes so far for this All in Texas show, man. 2 title changes so far. Next, we're going with Will Ospreay, Swerve Strickland versus the Young Bucks. The stakes are high here. If the Young Bucks lose, they lose their EVP status. If Will Ospreay and Swerve lose, they can't challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship for a year. Now, what does the Young Bucks have to do with the World Heavyweight Championship? Nothing at all. So I don't know why they made this stipulation, but it gives a reason for this match to be taken serious. Like, okay, they're fighting for something. Like I agree with Jim Cornette. There's like the Bucks got nothing to do with World Heavyweight Champions. So why is this happening? I get it. But at the same time, man, I'll take it. I'll take it, man. Because I know this match is gonna be a banger between these 4 men. Young Bucks, they lose, no more EVPs. Well, Osprey, Swerve Stricken, they lose, no championship match for a year. And whose idea was this? From what I've heard, this was Will Osprey's idea. He put out this stipulation. Swerve wasn't with it. But it looks like Swerve, he agreed to it because he trusts Will that they're gonna win this match. But from what I see is Will taking a pinfall. Will taking this pinfall for his team to lose, and they're not gonna compete for a world championship match for a year, and that's gonna lead for Swerve to turn heel right there. We have a nice feud right here, nice program between Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland. We've seen them before. I've watched that match. What was it? Dynasty? I think it was Dynasty. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, y'all. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But I believe it was Dynasty, and they had a great match. I enjoyed it. Swerve Strickland beat Will Ospreay in that match. We could get a Swerve Strickland heel turn right here, blaming Will Ospreay talking into him to be part of this match, agreeing to this match. Can't be challenging for the world title for a year. Nice program right there. So I got the Bucks winning here. A lot of stories can happen with these two, man. Seriously. And a year from now, All In will be back at Wembley. Knows Osprey could win that World Heavyweight Championship right there at Wembley, man. And All In front of his people. That'll be a fantastic moment. But let's see. We got a whole year ahead of us. I got the Bucks winning this match, man. Kenny Omega versus Okada for the unified AEW Unified Championship. This is a match I have not thought of like through like who could win, who might win, who I think is gonna win. Like if this person won, what would happen afterwards, or if this person what type shit. I have no idea. I have no idea. If I had to pick though, this is babyface versus heel, by the way. Because I have a feeling after this match, it will be that's it. This is the only match until fourth. This is a very big match between these two guys, man. When you got Kenny Omega, because of the history of these two. So this is a match that deserves a huge stage, and that's why it's here in Global Life Stadium or Field, whatever. And All In. This is their WrestleMania right here. All In, man. Even though they only got 20K people here, but it is what it is. Man, this is something I have not like really think through, man. Oof. I gotta pick one though. I'm wasting a lot of time. I don't want to waste you guys' time. I gotta pick one. That's tough. That's tough. Give me Kenny. I'll take Kenny. Why? For the moment, man. For the moment. Dude has been going through a lot. Had diverticulitis, went through surgery and all that. Give him the moment. All in that stadium. All those people cheering. It's gonna be confetti, fireworks everywhere. You know, give Kenny give how many title changes right there? Let me see. That's a heel and that's a heel. So two heels will be champions from what I've picked. All right, give Kenny the champion. Give Kenny the championship. First ever unified champion. What I don't like, from what I've heard, that the winner of this match is gonna be carrying three belts. What is that? What is that, bro? No. Just keep the one or just have the two. The continental into international. Why are you gonna be carrying three belts for? Why are you gonna be carrying three belts for? Who knows, man? Who knows? It is what it is. But I'll take Kenny. I'll take Kenny over Okada, man. The ladies, we got Tony Storm versus Mercedes Money. This is another discussion that a lot of people has been having, bro. Mercedes is gonna be undefeated still. She's gonna break Jade's record and all that. It all depends how petty Tony Khan wants to be. Because either way, win or lose, she's still the TBS champion after this match. Tony Storm wins. What would happen after? Well, though, I mean, the winner of the casino battle royal, you know. But after, if Tony loses, what's next for her then? What's really next for her, bro? Because I understood when Mariah May beat Tony Storm, we all saw this happening that they were gonna have a rematch again. The story was there between the two ladies. You know, maybe this was spark. I mean, I have not been following, like I said. From what I've heard and from what I've saw, the build up to this match was nothing but dry steak and cheap champagne, bro. Dried steak and cheap champagne. That, that's the build up for this match, man. It's crazy, cuz it's crazy. Mercedes Moné, she will have 6 or 7 belts in her under her, in her resume, whatever you call it. And she'll be unstoppable and undefeated. She's still undefeated to this day. She's been in this company for over a year. Over a year already. Who am I going with though? Give me Tony. Give me Tony. Give me Tony Storm. Having Mercedes Monet get her first loss in that huge ass stage, bro. That's a big moment right there, man. And that's a big ass W for Tony Storm right there. Definitely. I'll take Tony Storm to retain. Yep, I'll take Tony Storm to retain. Have that big moment. Wow, Mercedes first loss in All In Texas, but she's still the TBS champion. I'm going with Tony Storm here. I'm going with Tony Storm here. Down to the main event. Yes, I am. I'm down to the main event. Texas Death Match. John Moxley, AEW World Champion, versus Adam Hangman Page, y'all. Adam Hangman Page. This is gonna be a crazy match. They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna go crazy. I don't know if I could say that word, but you know how it is. They're gonna each other, but not really off them. Not really off. They're not gonna unalive each other, but they're gonna go crazy. I'm expecting those freaking spikes. I'm expecting forks. I'm expecting glass. I'm expecting freaking definitely tables and chairs. I'm expecting everything. I'm expecting a lot of people getting involved. The Death Riders. I'm expecting the Ops to get involved. I'm expecting the Bucks, Will Osprey to get involved despite the loss. I'm expecting a lot of things. I'm expecting Darby Allen to get involved as well. Oh, oh, oh! Can I go back? Can I go back? Holy crap! Wow, I can't believe that name has not crossed my mind until now. Darby Allen, the dude just climbed Mount Everest, y'all. Dude made it, planted the flag. He made it down. He's safe. He's good. Thank God, man. He did it. He's back. Surprise gauntlet right there. He's the Joker. Now, I didn't name a joke. I forgot about that Joker. That's how long I haven't been watching. So that Joker for the ladies, I don't know who could that be. Britt Baker, I don't know. She hasn't been on TV in a while either. Jamie Hayter, I think she's hurt. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I don't know who the Joker could be on the ladies, but the Joker on the men's side, Darby Allen. I think yeah, I gotta change my pick. I had Max. I had Max. I gotta go with Darby right there, man. I gotta go with Darby. Yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta go with Darby, man. Do I have it here? Nah, I don't got it. Nah, I don't got it. I like turtles. I don't have it. I used to have the soundbite, bro. I gotta go with Darby. Yeah, man. I gotta go with Darby.
You fucking mark!
Yeah, man. Sorry, Max. I'm sorry.
You fucking mark!
I'm sorry, bro. I have to. Darby winning the casino. I gotta take it. Now, back to the main event. Cashing in, because can you? Can you cash it in? Your championship, fucking like a money in the bank shit. Can you cash that in the same night? I heard you can. And if you can, man, that's kind of fucked up to Hangman. But that could still spark some stories right there. Hangman going crazy. Darby, you stole my championship. Now you're the champion. Hey man. Hey man. A lot can happen there, bro. Um, and what's crazy, I heard JD say that. Shout out to JD from New York, man. A lot of people don't like JD from New York. I listen to JD from New York every week. Um, those that hate him, I understand why, but at the same time, real recognize real, and he's a real one. So if you don't like me because I said that, it is what it is. You take it how you want it. You want to unsubscribe? That's on you. You wanna fuck with me? That's on you. I'm a real one as well. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, but I'm not gonna give you the same delivery he does. Dude has a lot of passion for this shit, but this is not about him. But you know what I mean. But this is what he said. Darby winning the battle royal. I can't believe I forgot. Darby winning the casino gauntlet match, and he's cashing in on the main event, and he becomes the world heavyweight champion at All In. For a huge moment. That'll be a huge moment. You have to make the people go home happy. Send the people home happy after the show, bro. You have to. Just like you did last year with Brian Danielson. That's another one that could be part of this match. Brian Danielson. Because I said a lot of people gonna get involved, man. A lot of people gonna get involved. Give me this guy. This dude got problems with John Moxley and the Death Riders too, trying to suffocate him and all that. Get the fuck out of here. Of course, I see Brian, and I think I saw a clip of Brian Danielson doing karaoke with Will Ospreay. So they're getting ready. So Brian Danielson, he's in town, so he's gonna get involved too. But I see Hangman. I mean, I see Darby cashing in. I agree with JD. I see him cashing in. Because why wait till Wrestle Dream? Because Wrestle Dream, they always do it in Seattle and they have that big moment. Listen, if he doesn't cash in, then I'm seeing John Moxley retaining, bro. Even though I don't want that to happen. I'm seeing John Moxley retaining, and they have John Moxley versus Darby Allin at Wrestle Dream in that Seattle show in Washington or whatever, somewhere in Washington. Tacoma, I think. So Darby could win it there in front of his people. But why John Moxley and Darby Allin? Remember what happened last year? Was it last year? Yeah, last year. They had that match at Grand Slam and Darby lost. He put his championship match on the line against John Moxley. And he lost. And John Moxley became champion the next month, I think in Full Gear. Was it Full Gear? Either Full Gear or Wrestle Dream. Or Wrestle Dream. He beat Swerve. Correct me in the comments, y'all. Correct me in the Nah, I think it was Wrestle Dream. I think Full Gear was Adam Hangman Page and Swerve in that steel cage match. Yeah, I think so. Correct me in the comments, y'all. But yeah. Darby could cash in either All In or have John Moxley retain. So they could have Moxley versus Darby in that Seattle show. October's right there. Wasn't it in October? Isn't it every October Wrestle? I think it's October, yeah. So yeah, wow. That just crossed my mind just now, man. I'm glad I thought about that. And I'm glad I remembered that JD did say that. JD and Jesse, shout out to them too, man. They were speaking about it. Um, that happening. I could see that happen. But what am I going with? Now that I mentioned all this, I say, man, man. Remember that report? I don't know if anybody heard that. After the Owen Hart finals of the men, which was Osprey versus Hangman, there was a report that there was a back and forth on who was gonna be the winner of the match to face Moxley, and they both were choosing each other like, "Oh, Hangman should win. And Hangman believed no, Will Ospreay should win. They were not in agreement. They feel like the other should win. So that's showing me is like that the first thing that I thought it was like, wait, so the winner of this match is gonna take the loss? Like, what the hell? Now that I said that, damn. You have to end the show in a feel good moment. Send the fans happy. I'm going with what JD and Jesse said. I'm going with that. Darby cashing in and he becomes the new world heavyweight champion right there, man. At All In front of in Texas, man. Global Life Field, bro. I'm going with that. You have John Moxley winning this match and retaining. You're gonna have a lot of people disappointed, including myself. And I don't watch on a weekly basis. But I've been saying this shit for months as well. Why is Moxley still champion? This shit is ass. This show is dragging. He's dragging this show down, bro. Him being champion. That belt has not been like seen light. It's been locked in that briefcase, bro. For way too ever since last October. This reign needs to end. This reign has been ass. Death Riders has been garbage, bro. I gotta stop this, man. I'm gonna go with the Darby cashing in. Darby Hangman, and that could spark another feud right there. John Moxley could finally takes his break, and Hangman pissed off. You stole my victory, Darby. I want my fucking championship. I deserve it. There you go, right there. You got Osprey and Swerve going at it because they lost their match, and you got Hangman and Darby going at it because Hangman's pissed off that Darby stole this glory. And All In Texas, man. Those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions. Those are my predictions. That's just me. I did the best I can for this show. All In Texas. I'm here for that. Join your boy, man. I can't wait. I have a good feeling about this match. Every time I say that, it be the opposite happens. But nah, I have a feel good because all AEW they put on good pro wrestling. Every pay per view they put on good pro wrestling. So my faith in them for this show is going up, and they only got 9 matches, so I'll take it. But I'm expecting a long ass show though. Some of these matches are gonna go. They're gonna be over 30, especially that Kenny Omega versus Okada. I say they're gonna go 50 minutes. They're gonna go 50 minutes, those two, man. If they can. If not, 45. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, y'all. Join your boy, man. Appreciate you who made it this far. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. I'm here, 3 p.m. Eastern. Watch along. Join your boy. Till next time. Hopefully, I see you tomorrow. Chat, relax, talk wrestling. Come on, man. I know there's a lot of mofos that been doing this for years and years, man. They deserve to be where they are right now. Hard work. I'm just an infant in this. I let your boy, bro. I'm here. Till next time.
Goodbye. Mwah, and good night, bang.
I think I did it too early. I don't got my sound here on, but it is what it is. Peace.